What's cracking, Hashlings? It's Mommiesaurus. Thank you for tuning in to my amateur DIY. Emphasis on the amateur because my artistic skills leave much to be desired. Anyways, today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make your very own shoe tying guide so you can teach your little ones how to tie their shoes without having to smell their stinky feet. With that being said, I think it's time to move on to supplies. We're going to need string, paper, markers, tape, and a hole punch. So for the tape, we're gonna go ahead and cut that in half because we don't need a big piece. And then we're gonna take the tape and we are going to wrap it around the string so you can make like the little end piece, what is it called? I think it's called an agate. Anyways, let's move on to the shoe. Being the amateur that you are, you didn't even check to see if your marker has any juice in it, which it doesn't. So now you have to go and find a new one. Couldn't find a brown one, so I had to use a green one. Now let's go ahead and make that shoe. Give it a nice good shoe form. Perfect. So we're going to turn it because it looks kind of upside down. And now it looks like a peanut. So let's add some details to this to make it look less peanutty. I just added the hole that you put your foot in, and now I'm adding the little tongue part, you know, where the shoestrings go. Add a couple holes for where you're going to punch out the shoestrings. And let's give it some color because let's remember, we're trying to make this look like a shoe, not a peanut. One tip: when you're coloring, make sure you try to color it as bad as possible so the kids don't feel insecure about their work. Also because I'm terrible at coloring. So anyways, now that that's done, we're going to add a little bit more because it doesn't quite look like a shoe yet. Just some random lines, and we're going to go ahead and color those in because why not? So after you have finally finished that, you're going to go ahead and get your hole punch out so that you can punch in those holes and put the shoestrings through. Then you realize you can't get it in there unless you cut the freaking shoe out, which you don't have time for. So let's use something else. Improvisation. Me, I decided to go with the little needle that you use to inject a turkey. Hey, work with what you got, right? So now we're gonna lace them bad boys because once again, this is supposed to be a shoe no matter what it looks like. After you get the laces in, then you are free to go ahead and tie them because it's fun. That's what the whole purpose of this is so that you can tie the shoe. So now you have your shoe, you have your strings in, you can teach your kid how to tie them, and you are good to go. So thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your shoe. Bye. Hey, good job, by the way.
#relatable.